the highlights of your meeting with the president?
Oh, no. It's nothing major. I haven't seen Mr. President this year, other than the official Army Day remembrance, which was a couple of weeks ago. And I just thought I'll seize this opportunity to see him, discuss one or two matters with him that border on, on the state of the nation. And we had a good, interesting, fruitful discussion. It was just a question of I hadn't seen him this year. Yeah.
Talking about the state of the nation, what's your take on the appointment of the new service chiefs?
The new service chief has been. Are you talking about the new service chiefs? That's what everybody's been clamoring for. House, Senate, public, and the president took his time and he studied the situation very well, and he did it at the right time that he thought he should do it. So we're all in support of what he has done.
What kind of support do you hope to see from the National Assembly to facilitate their work?
Everything that is needed. We are all in this situation together. The National Assembly will not in any way make or put hurdles before the service chiefs. We will make the working environment suitable for them to be able to discharge their responsibility and discharge it very efficiently.
So what do you have to say regarding the unhealthy relationship between the herders and the natives in the southwest and southeast?
Well, everybody must just come to the table and discuss and come to an amicable resolution, which I'm sure we will. I don't think any ethnic group should lord it over any ethnic group. The southwest should not lord it over the north. The northwest should not lord it over the south. We should respect each other's trade, geographical space, history, culture, and more importantly, the issue of crime, murder, all those things should be completely jettisoned. But the important thing is that we all need to sit down on the table and discuss this matter and look for a way forward. And I think everybody is ready to do that.
What do you have to see from the National Assembly in solving this problem?
What? Say that again?
From the National Assembly.
Yes.
What do you have to see in finding solution to this kind of situation?
Well, the solutions will come from talking, and I believe now that we're about to start work on Tuesday, I know these issues will come up, and legislation, adequate and proper legislation that will address the issue frontally and in the best interest of the country and all nations that make up the nation. Such legislation will come up and will be put in place.
Revalidation and registration of APC members are started nationwide. What's your call to your party members?
Well, we've all been mobilizing. Everybody should come out and register. Registration is the beginning of an election process. An election is a process. It's not a one-day event. It has started already. And so I will encourage all party members to come in and register. I will encourage those who are not even party members, who have not been registered before, those who have attained the age of 18, those who have seen some of the good works of Mr. President and this party, to come in and join the fold and register, so that come 2023, politics is all about numbers. They can pick whoever they want to elect to represent them as a party flag bearer. Don't forget that registration is for two purposes. It has a dual purpose. One is for primaries, and the second is even for the general election. You have to take ownership of the party, and that's what we're asking people to do. Come and take ownership of this party.
But some may ask, why the APC?
Show me an alternative. If you can show me an alternative with cogent reasons why, then we can begin to talk. But right now there is no alternative. APC has done a lot, and I want us to be very objective. The party has done so much, but unfortunately, in life, that's just the way it is. If you do 100 good things, and one thing just is not quite right yet, particularly something maybe you met on ground, is not quite right yet, it has a tendency of muddying the waters and discrediting the 100 good things that you've done. And that's the situation we find ourselves. But we'll continue to encourage the public. We'll continue to educate the public on the things that APC has done. Now, APC never enjoyed really propagating itself. We thought our work would speak for us. But for me, I've since learned that no, you need to propagate yourself. Because a lot of the things, when I sit down with people, the biggest critics of government, and there will always be critics in any government, when I sit down with them and say, but you know what, the party did this, the party did this, the party did this, they're all in shock. They're all in shock. So I think it's time we begin to to market some of the achievements of the party and not let the one or two little, they may be fundamental, I quite agree, but not let those things overshadow the good things that we've done.
Thank you.